If you're looking to hire an SEO and you're not really sure the questions to ask, please don't ask these 7. At the end, I'll show you the questions you need to ask. So watch this. I miss you, brother. All right, guys. So if you're new here, they want to rank on Google Maps, Google Business Profile, this section right here. They also want to rank in ChatGPT, right? They want to rank on these sections. So they give me a call and I take them through a series of meetings. Now, tip number 1 is never sign up with an SEO company that will sign you on the first meeting. I don't care how long the meeting is, but never sign up with an SEO company that will sign you up on the first meeting. They haven't done enough research on your company, and they're just trying to sign up clients fast, right? So what I do is I do my first phone calls, usually 5 or 10 minutes. I kind of just want to get to know them and see if I have a feeling for them. They're not cursing every other word, or I just get a general feeling for them. If I get a good feeling about them and they get a good feeling about me, I do what's called the discovery meeting. That's my second meeting. And in my discovery meeting, that's where I ask all my questions about their business, who their competition is, where do they want to rank, what keywords do they want to rank for, all projected stuff like that over the next couple of years, where we could be. Because I want to see if somebody, what I'm trying to find out is this somebody who's looking to grow their business? Because that's who I want to work with, right? I don't want to work with somebody that's wants to work a month or 2 with me and then, it's done, right? So I want to see where their headset it is. And if we're on the same page, well, then I take it to what's called a solutions meeting. And basically what I say is, hey, John, you told me all this. These are your keywords. This is your competition. This is where you feel you're ranking. Now let me show you where you're ranking and how much work needs to be done to get you to get you to where you want to be, and approximately how long it will take. I run some grid reports, so you could see the grids right there if you're all ready. Hey guys, so I'm rewatching this video. I don't want you to think that I'm making fun of somebody who doesn't know. That's not the point. Please don't take it like that. I could see how maybe some people can. It's okay not to know. It's when you pretend to know something and it's gonna do you harm because you don't know the right questions to ask. That's why some people may take advantage of somebody like that, and I don't want it to be you. That's all this video is. I'm having fun with it. So it's on nobody's expense. I'm not using anybody's real name, but I just want to try to help you. That's the only reason. Okay, thanks guys. All right, guys, so here's the 7 things that this fella asked. Remember something, when you're working with an SEO, you're not buying a package like a shopping cart worth of stuff, right? You're not buying cereal, milk, and eggs. You're buying the outcome, which is to get in good shape. In other words, you're buying the outcome when you're working with an SEO company. The thing that you're buying is better rankings. And the SEO company should show you how they're going to improve your ranking. When you don't know, you watch a bunch of videos and you write down some notes and you ask questions like, how many backlinks do I get with this a month? I don't buy backlinks for my clients. I write good enough articles that my clients get ranked for those keywords because the articles are really in depth. So that's the first thing. That's a quick fix. Google smashed that in 2012, buying a bunch of cheap backlinks. Does it still work? Yes. Do people know how to use it? Yes. I don't use it, right? He asked what he gets with it monthly. And this was a question that kind of threw me off a little bit because I think he thought that, once again, that he was getting a package of stuff, that I was going to write X amount of articles, he was going to get X amount of backlinks. What you get, at least from me, right? I can't speak for other SEO companies, but what you get from me is you get improved rankings. We show you your grid, we show you where you were on ChatGPT, and we make it better. How we get there, we'll break down and show you how we get there, but it really depends on once you become a client. Then we could actually dissect exactly what you need. But, that's what he asked. The next thing he asked is, and this was something that I was going to discontinue the meeting on this one, that he had a team and could they work with us? Like, hey, here are the eggs. Can I go in the back and, give them to the chef and he'll cook them and I'll put the pepper on them and then I'll come out. No, you're hiring an SEO company. I don't know any other place where, you get to be the client and the person who does the work at the same time. So I just felt a lot of distrust there. But I moved it on to the next meeting. And in that next meeting, it got a little bit weirder. Instead of being humble, because I tried to gently explain to him, how we work. At this point, he was kind of fueled even more, and he really wanted to show me how much he knew about SEO. And we went on this long conversation about images and geotagging and a whole bunch of stuff like that. It almost felt as if like he was going to, he was trying to get enough information that he could give another team. So we finish up with the discovery meeting, right? We have the first call, and then we have the second meeting, which is the discovery meeting. And this is, all these AI questions, all these AI videos. Here's where things get interesting, right? But here's where things get interesting. We jump on with his team, right? And so we have like the 4 different boxes, right? So it's me and my project manager. Five boxes. Me, my project manager. The fella that I started talking with, we'll call him D. Then he brings in this other guy, S, who doesn't say a word, has his camera off. And then he brings in this other guy, A, in the bottom right-hand corner, who's supposed to be like the person who makes all the decisions. And he does 2 things. First of all, doesn't say hello, and is like mean mugging me, like this, like angry. So when I see something like that, I'm like, this is somebody that either tried to do the website himself and it's not working out, or he was the one who hired his team and somebody said, get rid of your team, you better hire somebody else because this isn't working, and he still wanted to hold on. He had like some type of, because this guy was not friendly at all. It wasn't friendly at all. So when we got on this Zoom call with him, he says that everything is perfect in his SEO. His website is perfect. He had a bunch of reviews. He had over 1,000 reviews, and his Google business profile was perfect. Well, we did a lot of research on him and really broke down his business, and we showed him where he was lacking. He didn't have pages for the services that he wants to rank on. So for example, if you want to rank for residential plumber, you have to have a page on your website that says that's what you do. If you're a commercial plumber, you need page or pages on your website to show Google that that's what you do. He didn't have those pages. His Google business profile was only set up to about 60%, and his reviews were all over the place. He was very good at getting reviews, I gotta say that. All he needed was the right website, right? He needed the website done correctly. He needed the Google business profile done correctly. And then all he had to do was just keep getting reviews. And he would have did really, really well, right? The last question that he asked me, and this is the one, I think this was the one that finally got me, is like, he said to me, he goes, there are a lot of SEOs out there, and they're calling me all the time. What are you gonna do different than them? Well, to be honest with you, I'll probably do the same thing if they're good. I'll get you ranked. That's what I do. I get you ranked on Google Business Profile, and I get you ranked on ChatGPT and all the other large language models. That's what I do. How I do it for every single person, it's different. There's a different formula, right? If you're a cook, you cook different things, right? For a plumber in California may be different than an electrician in Brooklyn. We may have to go about it a little bit different. Anyway, we ended the meeting, and I wrote them a very polite email saying, hey, it was nice talking to you. We wish you the best of luck, but we're going to pass on this project, and we miss you. We wish you the best. But, I got to get a really good feeling from you when I'm speaking with you. And I hope you get a good feeling from me from watching my videos and or speaking to me. Like, you have to like the person, you have to trust the person, and then you could do business with them. I've been doing this for over 25 years. I have over 500 videos on YouTube on this very subject, right? So I have enough credibility for doing this specific task. So these are the top 5 questions that you should ask your SEO. Right? When you're just interviewing your SEO, you want to see if you want to work with this company, is how do you organize your projects? Do you organize your projects in Excel spreadsheets on pieces of paper? Or do you use a CRM like ClickUp or Zoho or something like that? How do you organize your projects? The second thing is, do you send out reports each month, right? How do I know if I'm doing better or if I'm doing worse? Do you send out reports each month? If so, how do you send them? Very important question, number 3. Do I need to sign a contract, right? I work month to month. I don't sign contracts. And the reason why is because I don't feel it's fair to the customer, right? If somebody doesn't enjoy working with me, or if I don't enjoy working with them, or I'm not ranking them, or whatever the situation is, I never want to be forced to either work for them or for them to be forced to pay me. So it's month to month. I'm a free agent each month. If I'm not doing the job, I expect to be fired. And if you're not making your payments, you expect to be released. Very simple. Very simple. So I do not sign contracts, right? How do you know if my project isn't performing? So for example, I'm the customer right now, and I don't know, I'm a plumber or an electrician or a roofer, and I'm just doing my job. I don't know whether this is working or not, right? How do you know as the SEO? Well, what we do is we have what's called a traffic light system in our CRM. We use a CRM called ClickUp, and each week we run a grid report. We see the clients that are ranking really good, and we see the clients that aren't ranking as well. We put them up in the red section. Then we have a yellow section for clients that are doing good but can do better, and then we have a green section for clients who are killing it. So that's how we organize our projects. We know that first priority is to work on the red projects. And each month we get a new set of red projects. Google algorithm changes. There's always something going on, but we stay on top of that, right? Another question is, do I own everything at the end of the month or at the end of the contract? With me, I don't sign contracts. It's a month to month. But if you sign a contract, do you own everything? So for example, if they do YouTube videos for you, if they post on social media or your website, if you stop paying them, do they take all that away? These are the questions you need to ask. You're paying an SEO company to rank you and get phone calls. You're not paying an SEO company to get you backlinks and write articles. Is that part of it? Is that how it gets done? Yes, but that's not what you're buying. You're buying more leads, more phone calls, more coverage. Guys, I hope this video helped you. I had a good time making this video because I'm passionate about this subject. I want to help people, and even if you don't use me, at least you're better educated as to how to ask the right questions for to hire an SEO. Guys, if there's something I could do, please feel free. Come to my website. It's mindsaw.com. Click the Talk With Me button, and let's set up a quick 5-minute meeting and see if we are a good fit for you. And the most important thing is, please make sure you take care of your family. Kiss your wife, kiss your kids, be good to your family. help out around the house, right? Stuff like that, right? Okay, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.